covering the Villages for you. Here's Jill Winters and the VNN Lifestyle News Team.
Residents honor the memory of fallen officers. Plus, soon-to-be high school graduates are enjoying a busy month of activity. Monday, May 15th was National Peace Officers Memorial Day. Area residents and local law enforcement gathered at Veterans Memorial Park at the Villages for an annual ceremony, which also marked the beginning of National Police Week.
Master Police Officer David J. Neves, Sergeant Arthur Duran, Deputy Sheriff Steve Bobbitt,
Years ago, John Rohan graduated from the University of Florida and quickly jumped at the opportunity to work right here in the Villages. John says every day is exciting and every day is rewarding because there is always something new happening. He began his journey at Paradise Recreation, and his first event was a battle of the sexes where residents faced off against each other playing shuffleboard and bocce. He says it was kind of like love at first sight as he fell in love with the facilities, the people, the spirit, and the friendliness of the residents and the volunteerism that existed. That immediate sense of family and team has kept him going strong for 3 decades and counting. Back in October 2015, Rohan Recreation opened to honor John and his family for everything they do for this community. John says that was very humbling and a moving experience for him, as the recognition was something he shares with everybody who has supported him from the early stages of his life to today. You can learn even more about John starting on the front page of Monday's Daily Sun. Now let's hear directly from John Rohan, who has a look at upcoming recreation happenings.
And it is time for the one, the only man that can give you nothing but recreation and parks. It's time for John Rohan. Hit it! Rohan with the Recreation and Parks Report, celebrating his 30th anniversary with the Villages. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, and I'm proud to say that this man is a friend.
Awesome.
The one and only John Rohan. Congratulations, John.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
30 years. What were you, like in high school when you started?
Pretty close, man. I looked a lot different than I do right now, but I'm still loving it and enjoying it and meeting great folks like you and Dee, man. This journey's amazing, man.
How is it? I mean, I want to get to the report, but I just got to ask you just one thing. In 30 years, how has it changed?
More great people, man. I think it's just, we design things differently than what we did. So it's, we make a better product. We got the squares.
You've had to see some massive evolutions.
Yeah, I just think it's all about innovation and getting better. I think that's what's cool. We never stayed stagnant.
Complacent.
Yeah, complacent and stagnant. It's always about new and better and making it better for our community. I think that's so exciting and rewarding, is that there's always something coming up on the horizon, and it never gets dull or boring at all.
Always, I think the one of the beautiful things about the Villages that Dee and I like so much is that you always look forward to something, because there's going to be something new.
That's right.
And so congratulations,
Thank you very
Sean.
much.
It's
A
well
lot
deserved.
of great people, very blessed, very humbled, and just so many words to feel just privileged to be here. So it's great to be here on Monday morning.
Yes, as always.
Talking rec and parks.
So what do we got?
There's a lot going on. The big one is the Camp Villages summer brochure is coming out Thursday.
Okay.
And people have been emailing and calling. I'll tell you, this is 20 years. You talk about, what's new, what's different. Camp Villages started off as a small, 1-month program 20 years ago. Just a couple events where residents register with their grandchildren. Something to do in the summer. We kind of, borrowed the summer camp model from, other cities. But we included our residents to be with the grandchildren because, we thought, wow, that'd be really cool to have the residents participating with their visiting grandchildren. And it has taken off like gangbusters to the point where residents plan the trips of their grandchildren to come visit during Camp Villages.
Yeah.
That's
So
cool.
lots of emails, lots of texts. Hey, when's the brochure coming out? I'm trying to get vacation plans set up. Well, the brochure comes out Thursday. That takes care of the first half of the summer, and then we'll have another set of registration dates later on. But the brochure, kind of like the T catalog,
Yes.
it will highlight all the different Camp Villages programs and different age groups. So if you have young grandchildren, I'm talking the 4 and 5 year olds, we got the Buckaroo Camp to just for teens. So we run the gamut in the age divisions there. And what's really cool about Camp Villages, we actually have employees that were in Camp Villages now working for us. So,
That's
you talk about
awesome.
30 years, you talk
Yeah.
about, they were, hey, I was coming to the Villages when I was 10, 11, and now they're in their, they're 20 something working for us. So,
Yeah, so that's great.
it just shows us the sustainability of our programs. People can participate in them and next generation. So that's coming out. And then we got two cool events this weekend, the 20th, at Savannah Center. We got the Taekwondo Florida Cup tournament. And,
interesting.
it's the Taekwondo Club is one of our 3,000 plus resident lifestyle groups. And as we talk about all the showcasing and shows and stuff, and the Taekwondo event, it's a community event. It's from ages from 7 to 84. That will
Wow.
be competing. Now, 7-year-olds won't be competing with the 84-year-olds because the 84-year-olds will go whoop up on the 7-year-old. You can't do that anymore. So
Smoke 'em. Yeah.
So it's all age bracket, but it's a great tournament run by the club. Been going on for years. For information about how to, come watch it, go to our website and call the leader of it. He'll get you set up. And then to lead in, so that's kind of the Taekwondo part. And then we have the Bonsai Club.
Okay.
Going to be doing a showcase at Azelle on the 20th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And I don't know if you've ever tried bonsai or
No.
I
No.
Yeah, it's amazing what these residents do with their bonsai plants and how long they've
awesome.
been.
They're beautiful, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually like an artist showcase. It's really
Yeah.
the best way to describe it. And if you want to get into bonsai, it's a great way to come talk to the club leaders and see what they do. I love trying to grow things. I think my green thumb is roses. I've tried orchids and, I've tried other things, but the bonsai I've tried, it's never worked out well for the bonsai.
Poor
It's either the
bonsai.
clippers are too big or I don't know, but it's just not working out. But, it's really a good way to come see and experience two different programs.
So the bonsai, you don't have to be an experienced person to go to this. If it's something you're just kind of interested in, it's something you can go and talk to people.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. It's a showcase, and the club will be setting up all their different bonsai plants and trees and stuff out there. And
Okay.
it runs everything from azalea bushes, to many oak trees to.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's truly an art form to watch, and some of these are anywhere from 10, 15, 30-year-old bonsai trees out there with a lot of age to them. So really cool. And come stroll through it. It says, and feel your Zen coming through the Bonsai Club. And then also, as I mentioned, the Taekwondo. And as the weather starts to heat up a little bit in Florida, and it's timing is great when you go out there to exercise and do so. Make sure it's common sense. We all learn from our parents is hydrate.
Oh, absolutely.
We've got water fountains and water coolers. Most people carry their water container with them, but just be mindful of your abilities. People get out there. I play pickleball. They used to play pickleball for 3 hours. Well, you may have to cut it down to 2 hours and 45 minutes due to the heat.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
just be mindful of the temperature out there when you're out there doing your thing and hydrate up properly because it really. be surprised how many people we get that, oh man, I should have drank some more water or more Gatorade before I went out there and started exerting themselves. So just be mindful of that and know where, we got water coolers located everywhere, water fountains located everywhere. And it's just kind of one of those little safety tips as we get into, you kind of lose track in the winter. I didn't drink as much in the spring. And so just make sure we hydrate up there and still get out there and enjoy all the amenities and facilities. I mean, we're putting new water volleyball standards in all our sports pools.
Wow, okay.
And you talk about a project, but the good thing is, those days of, trying to jerry-rig all the pipes and the ropes and stuff, now there's actually stanchions in the pool where the poles go. And so it works out really well. Lots of great things, part of the innovation that we're doing here. And we keep giving updates right here to you all. And WVLG, man, it's great to get out here Monday. And thank you for the shout-out. I appreciate it. Very blessed and humbled, like I said. And,
we love you, John.
Hey, man.
And it's just an amazing 30 years, and we wish you so many more.
Thank you.
After this short break, giving residents support local kids. So stay with us.
The revolutionary Power to Golf Club requires no swing to hit golf shots from 50 up to 225 yards. That's right, no swing. It's empowering golfers with physical issues to continue enjoying time golfing with friends and family. With just the push of a button, the easy-to-use Power to Golf Club launches shots down the fairway and onto the green. Whether a physical issue or just want to join in on the fun, the Power to Golf Club is for you. Visit online, powergolfclub.com.
Broadcasting and streaming live from Lake Sumter Landing in a small building with big windows near the water. AM 640, 102.7 and 104.5 FM. Your soundtrack to the Villages. WVLG Wildwood.
The Village's Dollars for Scholars is continuing its investment in students' futures. The organization held its third annual scholarship dinner April 30th at the Wildwood Community Center, where 14 students each received a $4,000 scholarship. Of those students, 10 were from the Village's high school, 2 were from Wildwood Middle High School, and 2 were from Leesburg High School. Joyce Gillette, president of the Village's Dollars for Scholars, is overjoyed with what the group has accomplished this year, saying they are so blessed to have so many people supporting them, giving them money, and going to their fundraisers so they can do this for the students. Notable fundraising highlights included last month's second annual golf tournament held at Eagle Ridge Golf Club in Summerfield and the sold-out Dancing with the Village Stars event in February. For more information about this group's upcoming events, you can visit thevillages.dollarsforscholars.org. There were several faith-based events honoring graduates this month at area houses of worship. On May 7th, the class of 2023 from the Villages High School put on their caps and gowns to participate in the annual baccalaureate service at New Covenant United Methodist Church in the Villages. In addition to hosting the VHS baccalaureate service, the church honored the 10 graduating seniors who are part of the church's Wildwood Middle High School Mentor Program. They were all part of the Mentor Program for the past 4 or 5 years. Oxford Assembly of God is going to be hosting a graduation recognition ceremony of its own the morning of May 21st, and it will also be the site of a baccalaureate service honoring graduates of Wildwood Middle High School at 6 p.m. that evening. Up next, some adorable kids show off their skills.
You're here to have fun. Lots of fun. We're Lake Nutrition Center, your health food store. We offer vitamins, supplements, immune boosters, gluten-free and plant-based options that will support your health. We're here to help you feel better, sleep better, manage your stress of those pickleball tournaments, navigate the traffic circles, and help you with your golf game. We look forward to meeting you and helping you stay healthy and have more fun.
Earlier this month, the Buffalo Stampeders cheer team performed in front of a packed house of parents and grandparents at the Village's high school gym. More than 160 children participated in the showcase during their 6 weeks of training. 1 day a week was tumbling and another was stunting. The tumbling included rolls, cartwheels, round-offs, back walkovers, and back handsprings. Director of Cheer Amber Henderson says it's a rewarding feeling to know all of these girls worked hard and their parents got to see how much they progressed. The program has been growing, and she says this showcase is an example of that. During the showcase, age groups came on to the mat one by one to perform, starting with the 3- and 4-year-olds. As the age groups increased, so did the difficulty of the routines. By the end, cheerleaders were doing basket tosses and 3-people pyramids. Stampeders Cheer Camp registration has begun for the Buffalo Stampeders' 3rd annual Cheer Camp, which will have a Disney theme this year. Sessions will take place June 5th to the 8th at the Village's Charter School's 4th and 5th grade gym, capped by a parent showcase on the final evening. The camp is open to children ages 3 to 14, with cheerleaders divided into age groups. The cost of the camp is $100. For more information, you can visit buffalostampeders.com/footballcheer or check the team's Facebook page.
Here's your VNN 5-day weather.
Now that you have seen the weather for this week, how about going kayaking? In January, Lake Okahumpka Recreation became a new location for residents to visit and get the chance to get on the water while kayaking. The Village's Recreation and Parks offers opportunities for experienced paddlers Wednesdays and Fridays, while Tuesdays and Thursdays they lead intro to kayaking. The kayaks, paddles, and life jackets are all provided. For more details, you can go to an at your service location or take a look at the weekly Recreation and Parks insert found in the Daily Sun or at any recreation location. We'll be back with more news from Florida's friendliest hometown.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
So one of the favorite things I experience as an audiologist is, this is going to sound weird, it's earwax removal. It's called cerumen management professionally. So what we do with the Villages Health is we use a device called the Irrigator. It is the coolest device. Most people call it almost like an ear spa, like you're getting a massage. It's body temperature water that comes out in a steady flow that almost feels like your ear canal is getting massaged. It takes seconds in most cases, minutes every once in a while. The wax comes out and you're feeling great. So you don't have to be a patient of the Villages Health. Our audiologists are specialists that take just about every insurance. We're happy to adopt you just for earwax removal.
This is VNN.
Every Tuesday inside the Spice and Tea Exchange in Brownwood, the business hosts Tasting Tuesdays to inform customers about some of their products. We were there a few weeks ago for one of these tasty events.
Today we're doing a creme brulee mini cheesecakes and also a pimento cheese, a homemade signature pimento cheese on crackers. And it's just something fun to be able to give everybody ideas of, how easy it could be, or, it's really not that hard, or just to dress something up. Heavy cream infused with our creme brulee green tea. So it gives it a nice hint of creme brulee flavor without being too overpowering. What better time to do that during our busy season? you know, is when we get all the new customers or all people that aren't here and get to experience like our regular parties that we have, you know, in the off season. It just gives them little samples just to try new things. And it's a great way for us to test our store recipes, because all of the stuff, most of the stuff that we do make are our spice and tea recipes. So, and then we do offer our recipe cards that have pre-measured out packets with all your spices in it so that you can, you know, it's just an idea for dinner. You can go home and make this. And all of our customers get to try everything. And they enjoy that too, you know, to come in and you know, just, who knows, you just get a little treat in the day, you know, it's just a little something to brighten up your day.
Tasting Tuesdays go from 1 to 4 p.m. Stephanie also says the Spice and Tea Exchange is starting up its tea parties for private events. The store is located in Brownwood Paddock Square next to McAllister's. There are so many different ways you can exercise, have fun, and burn calories all at the same time. Just one example with a Latin rhythm is Zumba Gold, led by Village of Hadley resident Connie Lumpkin.
Zumba is a dance fitness class, and it makes you feel good, it makes you feel better, and it makes you healthier, and you don't really know that you're exercising. You get caught up in the music. As soon as the music turns on, your body starts moving, you start burning calories, and you just feel better all over. Zumba is just like Christmas for the old and for the young. My mother-in-law takes Zumba. She's 96 years old. She does chair Zumba. We teach children Zumba during Camp Villages, and we've had kids from 3.5 years old. So Zumba is for everybody. We actually do have a lot of men who come here to the class to take Zumba, and they absolutely love it. Zumba instructors dress up in bright colors and everything, and we have these crazy outfits. And it's so funny that you go to Publix and you go shopping, and someone will say, "Oh, I didn't recognize you with your clothes on," with your regular civilian clothes on.
Connie's Zumba Gold class begins at 10 a.m. Monday and 12:30 p.m. Sunday at La Hacienda. It's time now for a brief commercial break. We'll be right back.
If you have a hearing loss but won't wear a hearing aid, we have exciting news for you.
It's the Lyric Invisible Hearing System. It's placed deep into your ear canal, it's completely undetectable, and the insertion process takes only minutes with no surgery, medication, or pain involved.
You wear it 24 hours a day, there's no maintenance and no batteries to change.
You can sleep, shower, and exercise with it.
In practically the time it's taken us to tell you about this hearing device, we just fit this patient.
Call right now and find out if Lyric is right for you.
The Villages is definitely the place to be when it comes to great musical entertainment. These are the bands ready to perform for you on Tuesday. That's all the news we have for you now. Pick up a copy of Tuesday's Daily Sun for details about a new season of entertainment coming to the Sharon and you. Make sure to get outside to keep enjoying the Villages lifestyle.
Thanks for watching your VNN Lifestyle News Show.
You don't have to drive through the Villages long to see a golf cart. Thousands of golf carts ride through the community daily, making the Villages one of the most unique communities in the world. But even within the uniqueness of the town can be found golf carts that roll apart from the rest on a day-to-day commute. We asked villagers to pick their favorite carts in the villages. The first cart on our list is one that's easy to spot during the day, but it's especially easy to spot on the cover of night. This four-wheeled star-spangled carter was made and designed by John and Suzanne Cahill with the help of Street Rod Productions. The cart sits proudly sporting the red, white, and blue with just a flash of New York Yankee love.
We had it custom built. We chose the colors, red, white, and blue, to closely resemble the American flag. And it has gold trim on it, much like a military ceremonial American flag.
The cart is modeled after a 1937 Ford, and it's complete with radio, CD player, Bluetooth, and liquid lights underneath the cart, which can run through different color variations, making the cart a clear favorite. John admits the lights are a bit for show, but it does help with some safety issues.
That helps people see us, especially at night when we're cruising around.
Our next cart charges villagers' list at full ramming speed. Jerry Hone is a builder and loves to create new things. His latest creation, the bumper car golf cart. It started 11 months ago when he ordered an empty shell of a bumper car from Titusville. Next, he bought a golf cart, mounted the shell on the frame, and many hours of labor later with chrome packaging and lights resulted in the nostalgic throwback to childhood.
Everybody has probably ridden the bumper car at the fair or a festival or something, so everyone remembers that.
The cart sits two people, however, both passengers need to enter from the shotgun side of the cart. On the back bumper is a friendly reminder that bumper cart rides are 10 cents a pop. The last cart on a villager's most liked list also has a charging rate, but if you try to hail this taxi, don't expect the meter to run. It's actually the cart of the friendly neighborhood New York's Vincent and Alexis Malela.
We took a basic, regular yellow golf cart, and with all the appliques that we ordered from the New York City Taxi Depot, we created our own creation. The theory was to be so recognizable that nobody could ever steal it.
It was just a taste of where we came from.
The rates on either side of the cart are real New York City rates of 1952 and 1997. Vincent and Alexis are proud of their cart and have grown accustomed to the attention their cart brings them. Hearing the occasional, "Hey, taxi!" is just part of the norm.
No meter. All the rides are free.
There are all kinds of fun and tricked out golf carts all around town. It's just part of what keeps the villages lively and on the go.
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. An air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. The cleaning improves your home's indoor air quality, keeps your home cleaner longer, and can even improve the efficiency of your HVAC system. We want you to have the cleanest and healthiest indoor air possible, so call for a free inspection today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Rocking. Dancing.
Shake your body, baby, do that conga.
Relaxing. Or romancing. Thank you for listening to Your Village's soundtrack, WVLG.
The best mix of music, the songs you love. Your Village's soundtrack, WVLG.